First Alert 5 weather.
Live look at radar here in southern Colorado. Most of us are in the clear. However, we're still focusing our attention on Baca County at this hour, where all the severe thunderstorm warnings have expired. This dark line right in the middle of your screen, Colorado to your left, Kansas to your right. So all these thunderstorms have now moved over across the state line. But Springfield, Walsh, you guys are still dealing with some pretty heavy rains. Some of these still have a little bit of hail potentially in them, particularly in Prowers County there, but that is still moving out of the picture here. And we're going to be left with a stabilizing atmosphere across the Centennial State. We still have that severe thunderstorm watch out though until 7 p.m. But that's, as you just saw radar, that's the last of these thunderstorms. So this thing will be allowed to expire here within the next 45 minutes. Not looking for any redevelopment on the back end of this. Colorado Springs at this hour, mostly clear skies. It is a lovely evening out there. Current temperature is 80 degrees. The winds have started to die down a little bit. The west-southwest around 6 miles an hour. Down there in Pueblo, current temperature is 90, and also the winds down there light at 7 miles an hour at this time. Pueblo also, here's our other sky camera. This is from Pueblo Studios down in Pueblo there, and also current temperature of 90 degrees. Also around this region, the region at this time, we've got 90 up in Kit Carson, a couple of 90s sprinkle about here, but then we get into some cooler temperatures as we head into the mountains with Salida and Saguache into the lower 80s, as well as Alamosa in the San Luis Valley. So here's what we're looking at. SatRad composite here on the local level. You can see these are the showers and storms. There's Baca County in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Everything behind there is mostly clear at this time, so we're not looking for any redevelopment, which is why that severe thunderstorm watch will be allowed to expire here just a little bit. On the western side of the U.S., still things are fairly quiet for the most part. Still looking at some development here, pretty strong in parts of Nebraska. But when you notice the motion of the clouds, it's a clockwise swirl. And what we have with that is an area of high pressure. Now to the north of that, this is the jet stream. And this little area of low pressure, it rode over all the way from Vegas to Salt Lake and into Colorado. And this is what produced those showers and storms that we just were talking about on the far eastern plains. That'll continue to move out of the picture. High pressure will dominate the forecast for the next couple of days. So watch on the clock here as we go from Monday into Tuesday and into Wednesday. The heat will be with us for the next several days. Temperatures won't meander much, but Wednesday night we're going to focus our attention to the northern plains because a cold front is going to start to slide on down the front range, and as it does so, it pushes the heat, it pushes that high pressure way back out west and brings in a chance for some much cooler weather as we start to head into the next weekend. For tonight though, showers and storms, they're out of the picture. Clouds moving through the area. It'll eventually become mostly clear on the far eastern plains tomorrow morning. I do anticipate a little bit of fog development, low stratus when you start to wake up. And again, it's because there's just so much moisture out there on the ground. But for tomorrow afternoon, burning things off, look at that. Clear skies, warm temperatures as well. But in the mountains, maybe a little bit of afternoon convection, just heating of the day, some of those light showers, which is kind of what we usually anticipate for this time of the year, despite being under the influence of high pressure. Hot tomorrow. This is the start of a 3-day heat wave for us with temperatures near 100 in the Arkansas River Valley, even the higher elevations, upper 80s to lower 90s in some spots. Here are the 7-day forecasts for you. 93 here in Colorado Springs tomorrow, 92 on Wednesday, 93 again on Thursday. Thursday night, the cold front slips on through. So let's focus in on Friday in our weather headlines. Unsettled weekend weather, noticeably cooler. And with that cold front sliding into the picture, it brings with it an unsettled chance for off and on showers and thunderstorms. Pueblo for the next 3 days, right around 100 degrees, flirting each of the next 3 days. And then we drop down by about 10 degrees or so on Friday, even a little bit cooler as we head in towards Saturday and a better chance for some of those isolated showers and thunderstorms. Canyon City, much the same scenario here. What we're still uncertain of is just how intense these thunderstorms will be, how scattered they will be, but always the best chance will be in the higher elevations.